Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of StarCraft Inc. It's been a while, and I think I say that at the beginning of every cast now because there's a lot of time in between each cast, but I've got to come back with a good one. This is Soro, and if you guys don't know who Soro is, that's SSN Eurosmy, and everybody who's been with the channel for a long time knows who SSN Eurosmy is. He's top of Master League. He's just been prairie dogging, Grandmaster League for the last forever and a half, but he's still not quite there, so who knows? Will he get there? I hope so, I really do. And his opponent is also top of Master League. No one popular, no one that you guys should know, so don't worry about that. Don't go like Wikipediaing this guy or anything. I mean, you can if you want, but if you find him, sure, just throw his stats everywhere on here. I don't care, but yeah. Cool, so a couple people have been messaging me and they're like, we want more videos. DeGransley was one of them. So DeGransley, I think that's how you say your name. DeGransley, he's been with us for a long time. He used to watch us live stream our team games all the time. So that was pretty awesome. So thanks for doing that. He's been around for a while. And another guy was Mr. Penguin. I don't know the full name because there's a bunch of numbers in there. But you know who you are. You sent me a private message to my, well, I guess it was on my profile wall, I think. And I messaged you back. I said I was going to cast another game and throw it up here, and here it is. This is Antigua Shipyards. It is a TVZ if you haven't noticed, and but it is Wings of Liberty. It is not Heart of the Swarm. I do not have a Heart of the Swarm beta key or anything like that, so I'm going to go on pretending that Heart of the Swarm is a piece of dick until somebody gives me a beta key, and then I will just turn on all of you and tell you that Heart of the Swarm is like, a diamond in the rough, a Furby rubbing on my face. They're fuzzy, okay? Fuck. Anyway, there's a wall going up, and I haven't really been watching this matchup lately, so I'm gonna be honest with you, you guys. This is not my specialty at all. So I'm curious as to whether the wall off is still popular, or if it's like a SimCity style now, or how this matchup has even changed. I know that a lot of in TVP specifically. Because of the mech styles that are showing up in Heart of the Swarm, it's actually changed the way that people are playing Wings of Liberty. Some options have opened up, or just like kind of been discovered about new ways to use the mech units that already exist. And we're seeing some mech style back to some 1-1-1 builds against Protoss from Terran. And it's just interesting to see how Heart of the Swarm has changed Wings of Liberty. So I've been kind of away from the scene for a little while, and I'm gonna enjoy seeing how these games are played out. We're seeing a really fast expansion here. Against Zerg, Terran very often gets the factory really fast. We're seeing double gas here right after the expansion. So I'm curious to see if we're gonna see that factory. But there's an SCV over here in the third, which could turn into a bunker to prevent a fast third. Maybe not. I think it might have been meant to deny this second here, but we're seeing a spine crawler go up in pretty good time. He'd never be able to finish a bunker in time for that. And there's a lot of lings here, more than these 3 Marines can handle, for sure, without a bunker. So I think any kind of harass here is definitely over and done with. If I start choking on my words, it's because I'm a little bit sick, but that's okay. I really wanted to spend some time with you guys. I'm not sure what Eurosmy thought he was doing here. These Marines are dead. Yep, they're done. Oh, a little bit of a Duke here. Duke! But they're both dead. Cool beans. Yeah. I haven't watched this replay yet, so I'm like, well, I don't know if this is going to be a good game. Eurosmy, actually, if you don't know, so I didn't really talk about it much, Eurosmy is a SSN member, or at least was. Back in the day when we were a tight-knit group, not so much anymore, but we still talk, we still hang out. Look at this. These lings are going to cause more trouble than they ever thought they would. Although, they're pretty low health and 1 Marine, hero Marine. Fuck, 3 kills. Yeah, so SSN Eurosmy, he is primarily a Zerg player. He plays Zerg on the Korean server and reaches top masters, and over here in the North American server, he plays random. So he's not really like a phenomenal Terran player. He's better than me. Fuck, I don't play Terran. He's pretty solid despite the fact that he plays random. But just so you guys know, it's not his main race. So that's probably why this is all looking a little bit wonky. But he knows his stuff. He's got really good mechanics, and that's what makes him who he is. we're gonna see some really early roach pressure here from Agilvic Stack. It's like reading the fucking ingredients on my Pepsi. I drink Coke. Anyway, yeah, this Hellions out. It just seems like awkward timing because they're gonna get here and they're gonna be like, well, I just feel like I'm a step behind in the game because, you know, Hellions, roaches. I don't even think battle Hellions are gonna do well against roaches. I'm not really sure. I just did that with my left hand. So we got a lot of roaches here and 2 Hellions. Got to be for spotting. That's like the only thing I can. That's a lot of fucking roaches. That's 8. Oh my god. This is like. I'm gonna be interested to see how Eurosmai deals with this. You can see him already thinking about pulling out. And that's how you deal with every bad situation. You pull out. A lot of roaches coming up the ramp and complete migration. Great play. Look at this. Look at all this. He planning way ahead. Pulling back. He's got the. Ooh, he's gonna land his starport on the wall. Interesting. Yeah. Cool beans. But he's gonna survive this, and he's not really behind because he saved all his production. And his opponent hasn't really saturated his second yet. So yeah, if Eurosmai kills all this and takes minimal losses, he's in good shape, I think. A little bit of SCV pullage from some well-needed blocking, and the splash damage from the Hellions is doing a great job at helping the Marines clean them up, but he did take huge economic losses here. Oh god. And the Marines look like they're... Ooh. More SCV for buffering, and no reinforcements from the Zerg player, which I think is a good choice, for sure. He's got to follow it up with some sort of economy now that he's dealt the final blow. Not the final blow, but you know what I'm saying. He's done some damage here. And yeah, no, I think he's in really good shape. Really good decision to just power up his drone count. Look at that. Gonna take a third, but that SCV just in a brilliant place. I can't believe it hasn't been spotted yet. There are no lings to deal with it. Ha! 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 Makes me smile. But yeah. You guys can probably tell I'm a little bit rusty on the casting thing. I haven't been doing any kind of casting at all lately. Not for other channels, not for anything. That SCV died somehow. I guess he got attacked by the drone. Look at this drop. Excellent play and excellent timing. Gonna have to force the cancel. The cancel does go down and he will swat the drone. But yeah, I've been just chilling out watching some Heart of the Swarm. Very casual. You know, I've been taking time to enjoy StarCraft myself instead of like, you know, really force out, you know, StarCraft was kind of a job to me before, but now it's just fun, and I like that. So I'll try to get you guys some casts more often. I've been bad. Just fucking waggling sausage stick right there, poke. There's a lot of roaches here that were kind of hidden. I don't think he wanted your. Oh, but they just get a pickup. Like I don't know what the effort was for. I don't know why he went to all that work to hide the roaches. But maybe he thought it was going to be two-pronged, because that was pretty obvious front door Marine stuff. But like, awesome work right there. You see Eurosmai using just one medevac full of Marines to keep the Zerg player in his base while he takes some time to recover a little bit. He didn't do any damage, but I mean, by keeping him out of a third, you know, that's pretty good damage in itself. He'll be able to use medevacs to completely swat this. I mean, roaches can't fight Marines like this with a medevac because the medevac will do a whole bunch of elevatoring. So we'll see how this is microed. Look at all the Marines. These roaches can't really do much. Although they will go to town picking off mules. Oh my god, so many Marines. And they will be able to, you know, clean this up for sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. No problem. So what do we see from the Zerg player? We're actually seeing a switch to Banelings, which is an interesting choice. You'd think he'd switch into Infestors. Hold on one second, guys. Proof. That is proof that I am sick. You cannot fake that much phlegm. I can describe it if you guys want. Only if you want, though. Completely up to you. Only this was a live stream. Okay. So we're going to tear down these rocks. Isn't everybody fucking sick right now? I don't even get it. But, oh dear. We got spine crawlers, a lot of lings. This might turn into banelings. I think the reason for not going infestors is because it's just not... Oh my god, hold on. Whew. Yeah, just not time for the switch before some sort of marine pressure comes in like this. And the sheer number of lings that he can spit out is going to be way better than infestors in the short term, but not the long term. And as Eurosmai slowly gets back on his feet, you know, look at these fucking lings. They're going to beat the Medivacs back to his own base. These tanks need to siege up. But, oh dear, man, I don't even know. The Medivacs get here just in fucking time. We'll drop their load. Yeah, I know how that sounds. They're going to drop their load and defend against the alien threat. It sounds like a bad porno. Or good porno. I don't know. I don't know. We're... Oh... Okay. But, yeah, if you guys want to see more casts, let me know, and I'll do it. I'll do it. I will. I'll do it for you. But, I'll do it for me, too, because I like casting. I do. It's been a while, and I miss it. And, anybody new to this channel, that, you know, doesn't know me, hasn't listened to a lot of my casts, I know this cast probably sounds like shit. It's okay. Just getting back into the groove. Stay. Get some, you know, get some well-deserved rest. Watch some StarCraft, and I'll bribe you with hot chocolate. That's how this works here. You don't have to like my cast, you just have to like my hot chocolate. It's free. I hope the mic is close. Oh dear, this is how we play. Look at all the Marines coming up the ramp to kill some shit. So, yeah. I like to switch to siege tanks. I mean, it's kind of an obvious choice, but well-timed. And, oh dear, that's a lot more than I think Eurosmai was ready to handle. But nice meshing with the Marines, and wow, saves the tank! Oh, Jesus! Gee, whoa, that tank has no health. Oh, dear God. He probably is unsure as to whether he saved it or not. Does he know he's got the tank in the Medivacs? I don't even know. Almost got the queen. That's a lot of lings very quickly. We are seeing a situation here, if you haven't noticed. The Zerg player is becoming confined to these bases. Good spore crawler placement. I like that. He's going to be able to deny drops very easily. He's becoming mined out at the first base. Unable to get his third, and will be mined out at the second sooner than the Terran, because look at this. Terran's taking a third. And, you know, we're going to see Moro. Soro? Moro. Fuck. Soro. That's the one. Sorry, Eurosmai. You should just be Eurosmai. This would be easier on all of us. But, yeah, we're going to see more factories go down. Just one. I put an S on factories. Factory. I-E-S, I suppose. Oh, English, how I hate you. How I want to rape you with a sandpaper condom. That's what I do to people I hate, I think. Maybe. I don't know. The alcohol does all the talking. But anyway, I hope I have the sound effect volume low enough and the mic close enough to my face, but not too close so that it sounds like I'm like orally molesting your ear. That's okay if I am. Huh. I'm just gonna leave the screen here while I take a drink. And it's not brandy, I promise. It's paint thinner. But here we go, pushing into the third to deny this one last time. Tanks siege up a little bit late, get swallowed and kill themselves a little bit. There's just been a lot of penis jokes and oral sex. I just talked about swallowing in space, and I don't even. There's tentacles everywhere. It just suits the game. It just suits the conversation piece. Have your hot chocolate. Oh God, Muta out on the field in full force. I saw the Spire, I didn't talk about it. I figured, you know what, this production tab's open for you and me. But, yeah, a lot of lings, a lot of Muta. Those Muta are going to swat the Medivacs if they're smart. Because that's going to be the thing that Eurosmai is going to have trouble replacing. But he can't get to the Medivacs because there are just too many Marines. I think the switch to Muta was kind of silly. I think he was, you know... I don't know. I feel like the infestors might have been a good choice. It would have been hard to hold off that counterattack and still get the infestors, but I think it would have been a good choice. I also don't think that the Zerg player should have gone for that weird roach already at the start. I mean, Terran is like the race of turtle and recover, turtle and recover. So it's kind of hard to pull that shit against the Terran, but whatever. Man, the medevacs are healing these Terran, the Marines faster than all these units can do damage to them. That's cool. Anyway, GG from Agilivicdex, and I hope you enjoyed this semi-sounding drunk cast. But that's okay. I say that's okay a lot. I just realized that. We can still be friends. Look at the goop on the extractor. I've never really looked at the extractor before. Look at the blood. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. I wonder what kind of random changes Heart of the Swarm has made that I just haven't noticed yet. You know, looking at all the skins, like obviously this is still Wings of Liberty, but I'm looking forward to just like examining the skins on all the Heart of Swarm shit, because you know the artists wanted to just change shit up here and there. Cool beans. Enjoy you guys Thanksgiving for all of you guys in Canada or the States, because we do that Thanksgiving thing where we, you know, butcher turkeys for no fucking reason. They don't, like, why turkeys? They just were like chosen as the animal of choice for meaningless slaughter. That happened. I hope you guys, you know, just go drink and drive. I didn't say that. All right, bye bye.